I'm sorry. The hair. RM, right? Rap Monster. That is so early rap. We got the do-rags going on. School Bus, alright. I know they were obviously a lot younger in this album. Probably much, I know some of them were actually in school. So some of them are probably not too far out of it. Skateboarding, T-rucking. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid and we used those little itty bitty bikes, that are made for like 8-year-olds, and you're riding them when you're 16, we called that T-rucking. Got the bling. Dude, it's kind of helping out with the names here. I'm still getting to know them, so that's good. I assume when this video was made, people were still getting to know them as well. Definitely looks like it's going to be a harder rap vibe again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. He's got like a very staccato flow to it. I like it. Yeah, I know Jungkook, and I know that at least in the more recent stuff, he is definitely a vocalist. So it's interesting to hear him rap. I don't know if that's kind of like for this song, or if that's something that they all did earlier on, was more rapping than vocals. Is it RM with a deep growl voice? A little breakdancing. In the suburbs. Oh, lighting the suburbs on fire, it looks like. That's a deep voice, too. Yeah, they got a lot of different vocal ranges going on already. And a lot of the music video is more complicated. The first one was just kind of one set. And I didn't know if that was kind of going to be the basic thing throughout the whole album, if it was going to be kind of a lower budget, because I don't know how hard they pushed BTS right from the beginning, but yeah, it looks like a more complicated music video. They got a bunch of different sets that they're going with, a bunch of different, actually, I don't know, I have to pay more attention to the outfits. I know in the first one they changed the outfits several times. I wasn't really paying too much attention on this one. I know one guy had a bunch of spikes, again. He did it again. That's V, isn't it? He got me the first time with his, what was it, the hey? There he is, just kind of chilling out with his Harry Potter glasses. Ooh, that was tossed him. Fastball. Yeah, this definitely sounds different from the. Like I said, I haven't heard a ton of BTS, but I have heard a few of at least clips and pieces of their music, and it's a lot more poppy. They're more current stuff that I've heard a little bit of. This is a lot more aggressive, I want to say, kind of darker. So it's, interesting. It looks like, just judging off of the very first two songs, that they have changed quite a bit over the years. And I don't know if that's through personal taste. Your musical preferences do change throughout the years. Or if it's industry driven. Leave it in the comments of what you think that it was. If you think that their preferences changed a little bit as they kind of, matured a little bit and decided to start listening and experimenting with different kinds of music, or if you think that it was more industry driven, that they kind of saw what was doing well for them and what wasn't, and they kind of, went with the flow. Not to say that they're, selling out or anything like that, because you can like a lot of different things, and, kind of going towards one thing that you like instead of another thing that you like, it doesn't mean you're selling out. It just means that, you're focusing on something different. I like this. They have good facial expression. Gotta flash the abs. Skateboarding. I'm actually pausing it a lot. I'm probably going to be a pauser in my videos. I'm a little bit surprised in the lower ranges. It seems like all of them have a lower range in their voice. Because again, the little bit that I have heard of the newer stuff, it seems like they go towards the higher range more often. So, yeah, hearing the lower range out of them is interesting. That thing looks dangerous to wear. Nice. Literally being more aggressive. Angry BTS. Like the police are coming for him, setting the suburbs on fire. Look out. This is, again, it's something that I would put it on just my, a playlist for me, just a rap playlist. If I'm looking to be motivated, whether I don't go to the gym these days. It is pandemic time, and the gyms are open near me, but gave up the membership, and kind of, if I'm working out around home, if I'm mowing the lawn, it's time to start raking up the leaves, I put this on to kind of keep myself motivated to keep going and going. But let's go ahead and bring it back so that I can actually put the captions on now. Not Korean captions. Let's change that to, let me pause it. There we go, I have my English on. Alright, music and applause. Thank you for that information. I don't think there's any applause in there. That is the tipping over of boxes. You know what? I think I might have to find myself a different video because this is terrible captions. Terrible captions. Let me find something that actually has translated captions in it. Alright, I am back with captions. I wanted to get it off of the BTS official page, but we'll see if some of the more recent stuff has actual readable captions from their homepage. of a vibe that is kind of saying, hey, go do something. They started out with, what's your dream, and then saying, is that all it is? Some people do kind of go through life just kind of, and it's not necessarily a bad thing to just want to, live life and do your thing. There are people that don't seem to really have goals. When you ask them what they want out of life, they just kind of like, I just go to work and, kind of come home and play some games and do this and that. And there's that not really much substance to the thought into their future. And yeah, I mean, seeing this, you don't want to study, but you're scared to quit school. It's kind of along that thing. It's like, so studying's not your thing, but at the same time, you don't want to quit school because it's like you don't know what else to do, or maybe you don't have the passion to go on and like really pour yourself into something because you don't know what you want to do. So that's it's the vibe I'm getting from it so far. Let's see if that's kind of what I'm getting is right. Yep. Ask if you ever worked hard for anything. You're not going to get much of anywhere if you don't work hard, and if it's one thing these idols do, it's work their tails off. That's a lie, you're such a liar. Yep. Now take care of yourself. Yeah. Yeah, and it sounded like they were also saying there, hey, like, why are you telling me what to do? This is my dream. What's your dream? You got to work hard for your dream. I'm working hard for my dream. Saying that you're a hypocrite. You're saying you need to work hard, but look at you. What's your dream? Yeah, that's a big one. Keep doing. Parents and teachers keep giving this installed dream of what you're supposed to do, and we get that everywhere. It seems like, and say this gently, in Asian cultures in particular, it seems that there's this, where really, like, you work hard by going to school, and you go to school, and you do this, and then you get into this certain, that you test properly, you do this, and you get into the career that is, that's your career, and that's what you do. And, number one future career is a government worker. There you go. It's like, I'm guessing that's why V had the glasses on and everything, like being this perfect thing. And it's like, it's not what they want to do. My cat is meowing and rubbing on my legs. I miss. So, yeah, I like the message that, but it's kind of a double message that you have to give this double message. If you're going to be doing something on your own that isn't that beaten path, that go to school, do this, do what is right to get that career. If you're not going to do that, you have to work hard. You have to have that passion for the thing that you're deviating for. It's not, you can't just say, oh, I don't want to do what all y'all are telling me to do, but I just kind of want to sit on the couch. Not a thing. Real fastball. Yeah, for a whole hellish society, dreams are cool too. Ask yourself about your dream profile. Become the main subject of your life. Who do you see in the mirror? Put away your weakness. Do something. Is that all your dream is? It's hitting right here, man. It's hitting right here because it's like, especially as you get older, they're talking as, younger people saying, this is, I want to deviate from that path. As somebody who is older, an auntie K-pop fan, I see that, myself, you get onto the path. If the cat starts meowing, you're really going to hear her because she's right in front of the microphone. You get into that path that you've set. And I worked for 13 years at, scratching her head, she's right here. I worked for 13 years at a company that loved me very much, but they wanted me, it was a small company, and they wanted me to stay in this one position until I was 65, you know, and like, I get that. It was a very safe and secure job, but I didn't want to do that job for the next 40, 30 years. You know, they would have loved me to do that. It would have been safe. It would have paid the bills. It would have been very reliable. But I would have had the exact same life, you know, year plus ago when I first made the move into self-employment. I would have had that exact same life back then that I would have had that same life when I was 65. Nothing would have changed, because with reliability and stability generally comes the exact same paycheck, the exact same structure to your day, the exact same everything. And you find yourself where it's like that dream of who you could be, what you could be doing, the places you could be traveling. It just kind of goes away in favor of stability, paying the mortgage. You know, so it's kind of getting me a little bit here, you know, what's your dream? You know, it's like so many of us older individuals who start families, who buy houses, or, you know, get into that apartment that they want to stay in. And it's like you kind of start losing that dream in pursuit of just kind of living the life that you have as opposed to the life that you want. Enough. Let's go. Why are you telling me to do this? Take care of yourself. Don't force me. What's your dream? To have abs like that would be my dream. It'd be a little weird on somebody like me, though. Plus, I'm not willing to work that hard for it. I mean, are you kidding me? Miss, you have to move from in front of my screen so I can read the lyrics. Thank you. Stop hesitating. Stop being indecisive. That's... years can go past being hesitating. Such a hypocrite. It's a big thing of mine that, you know, working with younger people, I try to not be a hypocrite and tell them to do things that I'm not willing to do. To all the youngsters without dreams, hey, yep, there it is. I like it. I like this song. I can already tell they're trying to give out positive messages. It's a more aggressive style from the stuff that I've seen more recently. So I'm, again, very interested to go on this journey, going back into their older songs and just experiencing what their, you know, what their journey is as I figure out more about them. After I get some more editing done, I'm going to come back and listen to Butter, and I will post that review later as well. If you want to take this journey with me, subscribe, get onto my Patreon so that I can actually, you know, kind of justify watching these videos as I take my breaks from my day work. And you all have a wonderful day. Get yourself a cup of something tasty to drink, and I will be back later to watch Butter.